I offer for your consideration, dear viewer, that Cain and Abel are you and I. And in fact, all of the dramatis personas, all of the peoples within the scriptures are facets of you and I, elements. The Bible is not the greatest collection of historical documents ever assembled. It is the greatest collection of stories, of allegories, of metaphors, of lessons. A template, if you will, upon how you can live your life. Basic instructions before leaving earth, the Bible. Cain and Abel are within us, each of us. Which nature will you follow? You see, dear viewer, the earth is not being split. The sheep and the goats are not being separated. They have always been separated. They have always been separated within you and I. However, because of the heavenlies, because of the planetary alignments and the energies of this time, the ending of these cycles, this grand manvantara, this grand age of endings, culminations, situations, proclamations, where we are as a people, as a planet, as an energetic, eternal light being, or as an animal being. Which nature will you follow? Who will you champion, Cain or Abel? Your animal destructive nature or your eternal light nature? The Bible, the Torah, the Quran, all include repeats over and over again of rituals of killings of animals, humans, wars, killing, destruction, famine, floods, and fire from heaven. You see, that is the religion of the peoples of the book. That is their religion and their gods, flesh eating. It's wickedness, a testament of wickedness. The same God, Elohim, El Yahweh Jah, this God asked Cain and Abel for blood offerings. These gods, plural Elohim, were angry with Cain because he did not offer flesh. He did not worship his flesh. He did not bring blood. And yet Abel's offering of his flock, that is flesh and blood, was accepted. This is an important point. I'm going to reveal who it is these gods are, these Elohim. Who is the bright ones, the Nanar? Who is their God who requires sacrifice? Father of Cain, who was warned by the Lord, Enki, to do what was right, or sin, Nanar, would rule over him. Cain did not listen, and the anger of jealousy consumed him, and he rose up against his brother Abel and struck him down dead. Your eternal light nature you must identify with, or not, but it is your choice. It is my choice. I chose the path of Abel, to be struck down, the flesh to be struck down, the light, eternal light nature to champion that. Because once the covenant of Abraham was made with his God, which is a covenant of flesh, Bereth Milah, the covenant of circumcision, all of those under Abraham and born into his house and brought into his house were to keep this covenant to offer blood meat. The cut or circumcision was a physical reminder of this agreement to continue to sacrifice and supply their God, their gods, their overlords with flesh and blood to consume, or they would be consumed. This continues today, and all those under the religions of Abraham, be it Judaism, Christianity, or Islam, you are bound by this covenant because you worship these beings. these beings, these gods, these Elohim that are not what you think they are. And their rapture already occurred in the year 2000 AD in their underground bases of Antarctica. Many were taken up and will not be returned by these beings who are the Tananu, reptilians. My Karadu, my children, go back and read your Bible, your testaments. Reread all this now and you can see and you will recognize who the gods of the Bible and the Quraan really are. Yet how can I break the spell if Nagaru, if Negroids have not learned to love other than self and kin and kind? I'm talking about if we can achieve mental unity by rejecting alien beliefs and cultures, return their religions and unite as a race, a human race, we will automatically break the spell and be physically united. Because once the mind is united, of course, the body follows. And this is the testament of the human race and how we must rise and break the spell of these oppressors. Namaste, namaskaram.